the Busa killer. I mean, let me tell you, this thing floats. I'm at 40. Feeling like I'm doing 10. I don't want to adjust those mirrors too much. But I like the mirrors on this bike. They're actually usable. Yo, let me tell you, the Zx14r, I got nothing but myself. I couldn't see behind me for shit. And if you had a jacket on, I mean, it was not like this. Like, you really couldn't see nothing with a jacket on. Like, we're in what, 4th? God, yeah, let me tell you. In a higher gear, like, just nothing. Gotta be careful with them downshifts. There we go, that's better. On the ZX6, I feel like it fluctuates RPMs a lot higher than this one does. It's just too easy. You know what? I'm gonna go for. I'm not even, guys. I'm like a quarter to half throttle because he told me if you like really rip this thing, the front wheel will come up, and I don't want that at all. So I'm not gonna be full throttle on this thing. But I'm just, oh my god, it's insane. Like I said, I'm half throttle, feeling like I'm on my ZX6R. Like half throttle, not even probably half throttle, feeling like if I could relate this thing to being a... Thanks for taking the second look, I appreciate it. This is something else, especially one with a... He's got a 4-to-1 Brock's exhaust on it. I don't know if it's a full exhaust. That was a great blinker, homie. It's so easy. Like, I've been over 100 on my bike before, but this thing just, you barely creep up on it, and it's just like, it's so smooth and easy. It just doesn't care, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god. Like I said, first liter bike. I've never even been on like a newer 1000. And you know something? The bikes, they're not as heavy as you think. Like, they look wide and heavy, but you know something? It's not much heavier than like, I mean, obviously it's a little bit heavier, but it's really not, it doesn't feel much heavier than like, I mean, it obviously feels a decent bit heavier than, it obviously feels a little bit heavier than like a good bit heavier, but I'm sure to like a 1000 it's not that big of a difference. But it really doesn't feel that much heavy. And you know something, actually, the bike being a little bit bigger, honestly, it feels comfortable. This bike, I mean, I feel like I've seen other videos of people doing like a first ride in this bike, and I do agree. I couldn't agree more. It almost feels like a sport touring, kind of, just because of its size. And I mean, you're not nearly as hunched over. You can kind of scoot up on the tank a little bit more, and you're almost sitting straight up. I mean, if I put bigger or taller handlebars on this bike, I would totally, it would not be that bad at all. I mean, it's really not bad at all now, but it really would be like long trip worthy. Like, I mean, I'm saying that based off of like 15 minutes on the bike, but I still, like, you know, like, you just know. I mean, I don't know. I told myself I wasn't going to be dumb, so I shouldn't have done that. I'm happy to be on something with speed, though. I'm so happy, like, you would not believe. But it's not even my bike. I mean, I would tell people that's not my bike. I'm not trying to pull it off like it is by any means. Oh, you know what? I haven't even talked about the fact that before this video, I haven't uploaded it yet, but before this video, I'll be posting the last ride on the ZX6, so you guys don't even know what new bike I'm getting yet. And it's not this. I wish it was this. I mean, I already got the bike, and it's not this. How badly I wish it was, but man, I again, if you're watching this, I could not thank you enough for this experience. What an insane bike. This is definitely on the bucket list to have. I mean, everyone's got like a dream garage, and I don't think any real motorcycle person's dream garage only has one bike. And this is definitely one to have. I mean, honestly, I could live with this probably being my only rocket rocket bike. Like, it's just so comfortable. You got all the power. It flicks pretty good. You know what I mean? Like I said, for it being a big bike, for something that's designed to be a straight line bike, I mean, but this still has stock wheelbase. I think if you're going to buy one, you're going to do something. This thing, dude, a 600 is too much for the streets. I mean, let alone this thing. I mean, I personally would only put like an exhaust on the bike, and then from there, really cosmetics. I don't see the point in making these things stupid dumb. I mean, you got people like on the highways and do crazy top speed runs on these fucking things and stuff. And, that's not me. I mean, I don't do that. I don't think it's safe. If I want to do a top speed run, I'm going to go to, like, they make special mile plus long tracks to do that kind of stuff at. You know what I mean? But anyway, I mean, you're talking about, I might do like an ECU flash, an exhaust, and a tune. Like, performance-wise, that's it. And even then, the only way I would even remotely want to come close to finding out personally, like, what the bike's truly got, like, I again would want to go to like a special designated track or road, whatever it is, that got like a mile long plus sometimes more strip, and you have at it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to do this on the road. So anyway, when you're buying a bike where like you don't plan on doing that, you're going to be literally only on the road, and you know that, I don't know, I guess I don't, anyway, that's really not what the video's about. But anyway, this bike is comfortable, maneuverable for the street. I mean, for what, you know, what you should be doing and then some. Fast, I mean, it's got more power. It's the fastest sport bike, really. I mean, without much, you know, for production, stock to stock, it's the fast, you know, sport bike. I know there's like a big story of that and how petty Kawasaki is. I mean, look at the 636 for 600s. I mean, they're petty, but they get it done. People buy them, you know what I mean? Like, people don't care how petty you are. We obviously should know that by now. People just care about how fast or whatever. So who cares? Anyway, I mean, that's it. I feel like I could live with this being it. You got all the power you want. It's comfortable to ride. For a sport bike, I should say. It's not nothing compared to like, I mean, I think it's comparable to a sport touring personally. Like, not much too different. I mean, obviously, like, I think you put, if you really wanted to be more comfortable and put bigger handlebars on this, I think you'd be happy. I mean, I wouldn't, because it kind of defeats the purpose, but I mean, you're comfortable, all the power you want, it's maneuverable enough. I mean, it's not like you're stuck going straight. It's not that bad. Don't get me wrong, a 600's obviously gonna feel a little bit lighter and flickable. Like, I mean, obviously, it's a, what, I mean, this thing weighs roughly 550, I want to say. A 600's like high 3s and stuff, depending on how much weight loss stuff you do with. I felt the front end getting light there. If I ever get another chance, or like when I buy one and it's my own bike, and if I wreck my own bike, you know what I mean? Like, that's something else to figure out, but I'm not trying to go above what I want to do. What a nice bike. I'm not really one for flames, but that just blends in well. I mean, it's not overly done either. Let's get a little bit of action to the small tunnel. Look, I mean, the speedometer, I was just doing 80. It sounds cammed out. I mean, do you hear it? Just, again, I can't repeat. What an awesome experience. I don't even care how petty Kawasaki is for this bike. It's amazing. I've never been on a Busa, though. I mean, maybe that's definitely another day, another video, if I can get someone to let me borrow one. I mean, you gotta think about it. Doesn't get really more expensive than these bikes, and dangerous and fast and big. I mean, it's kind of hard to get someone to let you borrow one. Are you fucking kidding me? Can you pay attention? Would be great. Let me put my blinker on as I'm already slamming on my brakes. What a great idea. Notice the sound too, deep, throaty. I mean, obviously 1400 and some odd cc's, like 1450 I want to say it is. As I was saying, I mean, I think that about does it for me. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Thank you again, Mr. Mike, for this. If you do have any mechanical issues you need in your bike, I mean, you just need work on it. You want performance worked on it. You want it tuned. He's starting to do powder coating and stuff soon, I'm pretty sure. He's doing detailing. He does a lot. He basically hits about every base you can think on bikes. I'll try to remember to, I should remember to leave the address and whatnot down below, but I mean, if you're in a northern Ohio, I mean, you're really Ohio area in general. He's in Elyria. I mean, I'm not sure if you know where that's at. I mean, we're about, I don't know, 45 minutes from Cleveland, west of Cleveland, give or take. But, yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Peace.